And can you elaborate on your personal experiences with Jose Gonzalez when you guys were both in WWWF?
Yeah, I was there the night when the heat started with Brody and him. We were in Lowell, Massachusetts, and Gonzalez was supposed to put Brody over. And Monsoon, for some reason, was at that town that night. He usually didn't go into the New England area because he lived in New Jersey, and that time the territory was almost split. There was the New England end, and then the, we'll say, the Philadelphia, New Jersey, Baltimore end. In fact, I'll give you an example. I lived in Boston at the time, and one night I looked at my bookings, and I was Friday night in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and North Attleboro, Massachusetts was the longest running town in the history of wrestling. Ran for like 55 years every Friday night. And I wasn't on there, and I usually was on there. And I guess I had the balls enough at the time. I went to Vince Sr. and I said, I'm not in North Attleboro, and the payoffs are going to be pretty the same, and I'm driving 300 miles. Am I out of line here? He said, no, I missed that, so he put me there. But I was there that night in Lowell, and things didn't go the way Brody wanted, and he slapped Gonzalez around in the ring, and he confronted him, and Jose started yelling, Eno, 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 and Monsoon came over there and squashed the heat. But my thought is that was the seed that sowed the horrible incident that happened later. I don't think Jose ever got over him being manhandled by Brody.
Yeah, according to Tony Atlas, he was also on that card that night, and I guess Gonzalez was driving with him and SD Jones after, and according to Tony, he said that he actually wanted to felt like killing him over that. So you never know. You mentioned Monsoon and Brody. There was some incident with Monsoon and Brody, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Were you there for that?
I was there, but I didn't see it. I was in a different town, but I think it was because Monsoon had bought into the Puerto Rican territory, and at one time, I don't know if the deal went through, but Jose and Monsoon and what's the promoter over there that ran in IWA, the guy that died, Puerto Rico.
Oh, Victor Quinones.
Victor Quinones was going to buy into a hotel. So for some reason, Monsoon would work in Puerto Rico, so he had a connection with those guys, and I think it was Monsoon stood up for a lot of the Hispanic boys, and I think the thing was, hey, don't slap my guy around, and Brody stood up to Monsoon.
Okay, so it may have been over that particular incident.
Yeah,